Hey, hello everybody, and surprise, surprise, surprise. I'm going live today, real quick, just to do this advent calendar. Even surprised myself. I was running a little bit behind today, getting some stuff done. It got late into the afternoon, and I'm like, I need to get this day done. And as I sit down to record it, I thought, why don't I just go live and do it and save myself the time from editing and uploading and all that stuff, and thought maybe that there'd be a few people that normally can't make the live stream be able to hop on, even though it was a little bit last minute. And maybe next time I should plan it a little better and see if anybody else hops on. But thanks so much, man. I appreciate you being here, and I'm going to say your name wrong. Hopefully not. Correct me. But is it? I want to say Edna, but I'm not sure that's right. Edna Trading from Ireland. You've been a great supporter, catching all the replays. Please correct me if I pronounce your name wrong. I'm just a guy from the South here in America, so please forgive me on that. Thanks for hopping in here, man. Kind of thought of you and Morgan over there across the pond, not able to catch the lives at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, since you got about 6 hours ahead or so. But thanks for hopping in here. Thanks, Holly, for being here. And Dwayne down in New Zealand. Hey, man, I'm just glad that you're always able to hop on the live streams here with me. But like I said, this will not be uh, uh, a very long one. I'm just gonna pop out day 4, see what it is. So thanks, man. That's fine. So awesome, awesome, awesome. And um, yeah, you know, if you've watched the Christmas story ones from last year, you saw my real struggles for pulling them pieces out of the box. This year has been a tad better, but not a whole lot. I got like 2 days in, so hopefully this doesn't turn into what last year's was and just basically watch a grown man struggle to pull toys out of a box. But here we go. Let's see where day 4 is at. And again, I'm not a fan of the random lineup days. I wish they started at 1. I guess you guys can't see that. I wish they would start at 1 and work their ways through, but no. And now I gotta sit here and hunt for where number 4 is. And at first glance, I think they forgot number 4, but I see it right here. So let's see what this is. See if it's a toy I recognize this time. The past few ones have been a little bit more modern on me. Oh yeah, this is a classic toy from Whammo in the 1950s, right after the hula hoop, and classic toy that everybody knows and loves. Hey Mary, how are you doing? We got the frisbee today. I don't know if there's a person. Well, I'm sure there's people around the world that don't know what a frisbee is, but I think most of us watching this will absolutely have some fond memories of a frisbee. Playing frisbee. Maybe you do ultimate frisbee. Maybe you have a dog. Always wanted one of those dogs that does the frisbees. I always like watching those like Australian shepherds, run around and catch these things. Uh, Maybe it's your uh, nemesis in life to properly throw a frisbee. I can do okay. It takes me a little bit to warm up, but yeah, Dwayne, I should pop it out of this package and see if I can throw it. But I think it's probably a little too white, but too white, too light to do so, just to kind of sail. But that's cool. I like how detailed that is, and it's actually let's see if I get my camera to focus here. But it actually has Whammo up in the corner because they are the ones that came out with the frisbee. It was the mid late 1950s. I think the frisbee came after the hula hoop when they had the hula hoop. But it's been a staple toy for years and years. Um, you know, you always see in the movies people on the beach throwing the frisbee, or people at the park, and then people do all the tricks. I remember when I was a kid, they had that one frisbee that had like the cone shape in the middle where you could like get it to catch it on your finger and it would still spin. I forgot what that one was called, but I remember that was popular. Like glue in the dark, which was all the rage, to have that weird color, yellowish green plastic that glue in the dark. But all right, guys. Yeah, I better I better have my expert to I better have my expert to see if it's rare or not. If you didn't watch yesterday's day 3, just watch that video. Make sure you watch all the way to the end, and because normally I have my 10-year-old expert. Um, she called me out right away on it before I could even get the video done hitting record. She's like, "You didn't even mention it was rare because it was gold," but that's that's what they're here for. And but I don't think this is rare. I don't think this is um, glow in the dark. It's definitely not glittery. It's definitely not gold. So, guys, this is day number 4 of the Mini Brands toys. Got the frisbee. Um, Probably be back on a more consistent schedule through the week with work. Just on the weekends, just kind of things happen, and so, but hopefully through the week it'll be more consistent in the morning. But Dwayne says I remember having those. Oh yeah, on the ledge and through that lit up when yeah, it had the LEDs and yeah, I remember those. It had the lights and you threw it and then yeah, I remember something real similar to that. Those were always real cool. And I was never great at throwing them. I mean, if we would just stand still and kind of toss back and forth, probably 1 in 10 would go sailing completely out of the way after some practice. Um, but like I said, kind of always my dream in life to is have one of those dogs and teach them how to do it. But I'd never had the patience or the throwing skills needed to do that. It's just kind of one of those things. And but yeah, but guys, thanks so much. Like I said, this is just a short stream to get my Advent calendar out, and I had said this year when I started this, I would be doing it, popping up on some live streams. I also said I would be doing it live on like Instagram or Facebook. I doubt I will do that for the sheer fact is because when I do it on YouTube, then I can keep every day together in a playlist. So if anybody ever misses a day, they know where to go find that day and don't feel like they missed out just for orders sake. Because I'd hate to put like day 6 on Facebook and then someone never see it because they're not sure where it's at. Um, I guess I could do it on Facebook and then post it to YouTube, but I'll just keep it all simple in here on YouTube and and things. But guys, again, quick stream. I didn't want to stay long. I know you guys have plenty to do. It's already Monday where Dwayne's at, and you guys are getting ready to cross in uh, to a late night. So you guys have a good evening. We'll be back here on Wednesday. I'll be with my friend Ken Smith from the North Pole News Dispatch podcast and Faces to Places podcast, and we'll be talking about collecting, especially collecting like vinyl records for Christmas and other things. Cookie Day is at the end of this week on Friday. It's where my parents have a big open house and have 23 different kinds of cookies and like 4 to 5,000 individual cookies. I will be doing some lives there, probably Instagram and some on mobile on YouTube. And actually, Ken is, as of right now, if things go according to plan, Ken will be at Cookie Day. So on Wednesday, one of the questions I'm going to ask him is what's his expectations of that, and then once he's here and in the middle of it, we'll see uh, if we exceeded those or if it was just a big sad trombone womp womp womp. So, guys, thanks again. I won't keep you any longer. I can just sit here and ramble all night about things, but thank you for taking time, especially on such short notice, for dropping in here live with me. And you guys have a great week this week, and remember, keep Christmas hope alive every day.